Welcome to Redink Tutorials. In this video, I will give you a few hints on how to use Redink within Outlook. In Outlook, Redink is mainly used for editing and replying to emails. And I will open now such an email and reply to it. So I have here an email, a mock-up email, and I will reply by pressing reply and could now start drafting. I will now use the reply function of redink, which is a function where redink will itself draft an email response for you. This can be a very good starting point. Often you will have to edit it, of course, but it may make your life easier. Click on reply and you could now enter into a specific given an instruction on this. You could go and say push back on the email in friendly. Okay, I will now do that. And in my case, I'm asked which style I want to choose. This is because I have trained redink to use certain styles of emails that I write. You can do that also on your own. We will look at that in a separate video on how to do that, which is about having a set of sample emails that you can show to redink, and then it will be able to store the way how you write. I will now choose none and wait for the AI to respond to my request, and it will then generate an email, which is done here. It is in German because the original email is in German too. I will have it translated for you, and this works in the same manner as in Word. You go and select the text, click, in this case, in English, and you will get the translation immediately. You could now go and also use freestyle here if you have some more commands that are not covered by these standard predefined functions that you have in here, which is the freestyle command. I will select it now, and I will ask now the AI to come up with a bit longer explanation on why to push back on this matter as described in the email. So I would write here, add a few sentences pushing back further by giving arguments on the merit. Now, if I do so, then of course the AI will draft something, but now I have selected, as you can see, just the email text. And this will not give enough information to the AI to do a really meaningful response, which is why I want to tell Freestyle to add the entire email chain to it, because Freestyle will take what you have selected, send this to the AI together with your instruction and execute it. So if you want to give AI more context, then you need to add the rest of the email, which you can do by clicking on this icon here, include full mail chain, which is done by adding here this placeholder. This is done automatically, so we will now send this, and I could choose here OK, then it will add a text simply in here. You could also go and say OK, do a markup, so you can see better what has been added. I will choose now do a markup. This again goes all to the AI, and here we have the response. This is what will be added, and if I agree with that, I can simply have it inserted. And I can now change it if I want to and make additional stuff with it. So that's some of the basic functionality I have in here. I want to show you now some additional features that may be helpful for you, and for that I will close this window. Don't save it, and here we are. Now, most of the features are when you have an email that is open. Now, sometimes you want to have also emails processed before you open them or before you start responding to them. For example, this email is in German, and if you want to read it in English, you can also ask the AI to do that. So you select the email and click on English without opening the email before, and now this email will be shown to you. What is the translation of this email? What is also very helpful, especially if you receive a lot of emails, is you can go and let the AI summarize the email. This can be helpful if you have 20 new emails and you want to see what went on. Then the AI will take those that you haven't responded yet to you and give you a small briefing to it. You can also use this feature to basically get an understanding of a long email chain, for example. In this case, it's not a long email chain, but I nevertheless click on sum up. I've selected here the email and I will get a very brief summary, of course, in German because the email is in German. Then I have some other features in here. We will discuss them also separately. I can use a feature called compare selections, which allows me to compare different portions of text. I can use the inbox board to manage my inbox in a Kanban style with those emails that have flags and tags to it. And I have here a feature referred to clipboard to text. This is particularly interesting because it can help you to transcribe or convert into text documents or screenshots that you will take. I'll show you an example. I have here a voicemail that I've received, and I now copy this voicemail into the clipboard. So copy, and now it's in the clipboard. And I now go to this function and say clipboard to text, and it will now take this email and create text out of it. So I've got here now the text. This is what was stated in this message here. So if I were to open this message, then I cannot do that now because the window is now open. Then you would get this text. And this can be very helpful, for example, when you're in a conference call and you get a voicemail, and then you could go and basically have this transcribed for you. It's now in the clipboard, so you can use it. You could also go, and if you have, for example, a document that is open here, we have a PDF, and I'll open that PDF now. You could go and basically take a screenshot of that PDF. No, sorry, I will have to do this again and change here something. Okay. I can go and have this part copied now as an image. I could go, of course, and select it, but sometimes in PDFs you can't do that. I've got it now as an image. And again, go back here and select clipboard to text. And it will now take this image and provide me the text in here. It's now in the clipboard. And if I were to open a new email, I could go and insert that text in here, which is super useful if you want to copy text out of a document where you cannot select it. Simply take a screenshot and then you can basically have that screenshot converted to text. This is one of the features that's in Outlook, but you can use it in many other places. By the way, Word has this clipboard to text feature as well in it, so you can also use it there. And this concludes this video. I thank you very much and have fun with Redink.